Alright, today we have a 2003 Honda Accord. The customer says the shifter button broke off on her. So we're going to go ahead and replace the shifter button on this. It's an automatic and it's got the little, it's supposed to have a little chrome button that you press to release the shifter. We got our autopartsdirectu.com sells a kit. We got our kit from there. It comes with the new spring and the new shifter button. So we'll go ahead and begin. Now, at this point, you can still manually move it. You just have to reach in there and manually release the little button. What we're going to do is bring the shifter handle all the way down, and you'll see that there's two screws on the front of the shifter handle here. Alright, so what we want to do, we're going to take this whole assembly off so we can work with it. You just take a Phillips screwdriver, and we're going to take out these two screws. Once those are out, just pull straight up on the handle and it's good to go, or we can work with it now. You can see the way this works. The button, when you push in on it, it actually pushes down on this release, and that's what makes you able to shift the car. So we're going to go ahead and get this into the workbench and we'll work on it in there. Alright, we've got our the handle assembly in here. You can see our new button, also the new spring. Once you get the handle apart or off the car, all you have to do is pull on this base piece and it'll come off. Set that aside. Then this outer cover snaps off. Just grab it, pry that off, and set that aside. Now you can see down inside there, that's where the button is supposed to be. There's broken pieces in there. What we need to do is get these pieces out of there. I actually made a little tool using just a paper clip and put a little hook on it so I can reach down in there. You can see the broken piece here. We'll get that out of there, and there's a couple little other pieces of plastic in there. Okay, now you can see it's all ready for the new button. Alright, the spring, if you look down inside there, you'll see there's a little nub sticking up. That's where this spring is supposed to sit. So the spring, just place it right over that nub, and the button has one as well down inside of it. So what you want to do is line up that with the spring, and you'll see it just all falls into place like that. Now the button's free to fall out until we get this outer cover back on. So go ahead and snap that back on. And then snap this piece back on. Now we have the handle reassembled with the new button ready to go back on the car. So we'll go back out to the car and we'll put this back on and the car will be ready to go. Alright, we've got our handle. Last step is to put it back on the vehicle. Now this part can be a little tricky. This little angled piece that sits on the shifter here, you have to make sure that this lines up properly. There's a hole way up in here. You want the angle to be facing the same as the button, just like that. Now it might not work the first time. You might have to try a couple times till it all lines up. You want to try to just slide the handle over. It should fall down. You might have to wiggle it a little bit until it falls into place. And you can see it turn. Still. There it goes. After playing with it a little bit, you'll be able to get it in place. And you can see now the button is functioning properly. So at this point, all you have to do is put the two screws back in place. Now we have a fully functional shifter. And that completes our job, and that's how to replace the shifter button on a Honda Accord. So again, thank you for watching, and keep autopartsdirectu.com in mind. Next time you need some parts, they are definitely there to save you some money. Thank you.